I can't eat food because it had sugar in it, and I don't want to know if it had sugar free. How dare you spoil my thought? I thought froyo was always healthy. Shut up! Come on! Coach Greg, and today's video is about DEMI Lovato. She recently went into a place that sells froyo ice cream and was complaining that they had labels that said sugar-free, vegan, celiac, labels that say what's in it. She had to walk by signs of foods and drinks saying sugar-free, and it triggered her. She was upset because she's had disorders in the past. She attacked the store and said that they're promoting diet culture. Because, they have sugar-free syrup and they have ice cream that doesn't have any added sugar. And the fact that they're saying, hey, this doesn't have sugar in it, they're bad. So she went to Instagram, made comments saying, I don't like this, I don't like that, because you can't do that because I live this way and I don't like it. Guess what? Just because you have a problem doesn't mean the rest of the world has to cater to only you. Do restaurants that serve meat, fish, and eggs have to now say, trigger warning to the vegans? Don't enter the store as we abuse animals here. I mean, get a life, people. You can only go so far. Just because you choose that life, just because you're suffering, doesn't mean everyone else has to suffer because of you. I mean, what's next? We can't have nutrition labels on food? Oh, I'm triggered. I see all that fat and sugar. I'm triggered at all those calories. How dare you label it? You can't label how many calories is in Haagen-Dazs because I want to eat Haagen-Dazs, but when I see how many calories, I'm triggered because I have a disorder. Not fair to people who are trying to sell products. Just because you can't handle it doesn't mean they have to cater to every need. So then she made a sorry, not sorry apology video, which I'm going to watch and comment. I watched this video. I was so triggered. I was like, soon as I wake up in the morning, doing this video.
I have kind of gotten in the middle of something with this yogurt shop called The Big Chill in Century City.
I mean, Debbie, you need to have some chill. You're going to the yogurt shop called The Big Chill. You need to have some chill. Relax a little bit. Stop stressing out. They can sell friggin' ice cream and cater to people that want ice cream. And they can label it the way they want.
Now, I am very outspoken about the things that I believe in.
So am I. But when you say something that doesn't make any sense, be prepared for people to call you out on it.
I am somebody who is just very passionate about what I believe in.
I'm also passionate. I also speak up for other people that don't have a voice. But listen, other people don't want food to say for diabetics rather than sugar-free. A diabetic is still allowed to have sugar. They're still allowed to have sugar. Oh, for diabetics. What if I'm not diabetic and I want it? What if I'm a diabetic and I see that and it triggers me because I don't want to be labeled as being a diabetic and I only get to eat this? I'm on my insulin, I can have that sugar. Why can't I have what I want?
When I messaged this froyo place, originally...
This is mind-blowing slow. Speak faster than freaking last time.
As someone that deals with an eating disorder, is in recovery from an eating disorder, And
you know how annoying it is right now that the voice is coming out at 2 seconds different time than the mouth? It's going like this. Hi, buy my freaking cookbooks. I gotta watch the video. Her mouths are moving at all the wrong times, and I'm trying to comment.
Still to this day, have a hard time walking into a froyo shop, ordering yogurt, and being content with it and keeping it down.
So stay out of the freaking yogurt shop. Pay your employees to get the yogurt for you. If you can't handle it, stay out of the damn store. Oh, I'm a former alcoholic, and I have a hard time walking in the liquor store and not buying vodka. Well, don't go to the freaking liquor store in the first place.
So by the time I got to the counter, after seeing so much diet stuff and health food stuff,
Whoa, woe is me, I've seen so much diet stuff. Put Poor me, I see diet stuff. We're lucky that we live in 2021. They actually have diet stuff. They have low sugar options. They actually care.
It wasn't clear to me that it was for specific health needs. And so I didn't know that. Like,
They just said sugar-free, and I thought they made that sign to piss me off because they're attacking me because I have eating issues. I didn't know it was for health needs. I didn't know that diabetics, maybe they don't want to have sugar because they can't without their insulin they need to control and monitor themselves. I didn't know that celiacs needed to avoid eating gluten, or they might need to go to the hospital, or maybe they could die. I didn't know that. So I just chose to attack them instead.
If there was a sign that said celiac, vegan, I would have understood. That would have been clear messaging to me.
Yeah, I needed more clear messaging. Like, I went and got gas and it said to pull the card out, but at the same time it said select a grade, and I selected the grade, I didn't pull my card out, and I couldn't get the gas thing to work. I didn't make a post saying the gas station should better label their displays. Make it more clear. I have to pull the card out before the gas comes out. Because that would be silly. But Debbie, that's what you did, Debbie. Debbie, that's what you did.
Because it wasn't clear, I'm definitely jumped to conclusions and probably shouldn't have, gone about this the way that I have, but...
So I shouldn't have jumped to conclusions and probably shouldn't have, maybe, I think, kinda, yeah. Is that an apology?
I'm willing to talk to this froyo shop to help get the messaging right.
I'm willing to talk to the store to help them properly label the labels that they've been doing for 36 years in business. I'm willing to help them label things properly. Can't say sugar-free, has to say for diabetics. Because I'm Demi Lovato, an expert on labeling foods.
A lot of people who have struggled with anorexia, I myself, froyo was something that I would go to because it was low in calorie and it just felt safe to me.
And so maybe a lot of you don't know this, but froyo, it's a safe place for me when I was younger and I'm suffering from body image disorders and what have you, and eating, and it was a safe place. So I'm really sensitive because, froyo was for those times when I struggled.
So that's why I'm super sensitive when I walk into a froyo place and I see diet stuff. I'm gonna be protective.
I'm just so protective because I walk into a froyo shop and there's diet stuff there. I mean, how could I not be protective of that? Be like me going into a friggin' supermarket and seeing chocolate bars and saying, hey, those should be locked up behind the counter. I can't see that. I'm on a diet. I'm 4 weeks out. Got a photo shoot. How dare you have chocolates and chips in that aisle? Should be locked up behind the counter. I'm hungry. I want to buy that food. How dare you have that on the display shelf? It's like, listen, just because you're dieting doesn't mean you can't see food. If you can't handle it, don't shop.
I'm protective of the little girl inside of me that didn't get that representation at a young age of someone saying, all of this diet stuff is not okay. You're worth more than that.
How am I supposed to say this? So how's it any better to let kids eat anything and everything, sugar, everything and as much as they want, and they're 100 pounds overweight, and they're sitting on their ass, and you don't make them exercise? Oh, how dare you make someone exercise? It's for their freaking health, to live longer.
I also am standing up for just anyone who struggles in LA. You know what? The whole country.
I'm standing up for everyone in America because we need labels to say for diabetics, not sugar-free. No, that's not helping.
The thing about overcoming my addictions, my drug addictions, was because I can walk away from that and never touch it again for the rest of my life. But I have to eat 3 times a day.
You don't ever have to do drugs. That's correct. And guess what? You don't have to eat 3 times a day either. You're saying, oh, I have to eat 3 times a day. No, you don't. A lot of people eat once a day. Not a fan. I encourage 4 to 5 meals a day. But you're allowed to have 3. You're allowed to have 2, 1, 7, 40.
I left that yogurt store and didn't get the yogurt that I wanted.
Oh, boo-hoo! I left the yogurt store and I didn't get the yogurt I wanted. Are you 6? You're an adult. You went into the yogurt store. If you wanted the yogurt, buy the stinking yogurt. You're also a multimillionaire if you can't handle going to the store in the line to buy it because you're going to see diet food labels. Get someone to get it for you. Get a personal assistant. Say, could you please go get me an ice cream because I can't handle seeing diet labels.
And then I had a hard time the rest of the weekend.
Then it ruined my weekend because I didn't get my froyo. Bah!
But I'm human and I talk about my struggles. And I'm passionate, so I'm sorry that I got the messaging wrong. I'm sorry
I got the messaging wrong. It's not an actual apology.
I will do whatever I can to work with this froyo shop if they want to help align the messaging so where I feel safe going in there and I can eat the froyo that I went in there for.
I mean, what has the world become? Is this what the world is now?
That is something I'm dedicated to do because I want to make LA and this whole country a safer, and this whole world a safer environment.
Yeah, great job. Yay, great job, Debbie. You saved the planet.
People with eating disorders should be able to go in and feel safe wherever they go to eat. That's all I'm asking. Literally all I'm asking.
All I'm asking is literally to change everything about the world. Just change all of it because I'm not safe in a nutrition store. I mean, literally change everything that we do. Change all labels. Change it all. I'm just asking for such a small little thing to change everything.
So I'm so sorry if it got misconstrued. I speak my mind, I'm opinionated, and then sometimes I get labeled as problematic.
And you wonder why. I mean, look what you're doing. And look at this so-called apology. Sometimes I'm labeled as problematic. It's because you're creating problems.
It's really important that everyone hears that my intentions were not to bully a small business. That was not it.
No, my intention wasn't to bully a small business. I was upset that I left without my froyo ice cream from the ice cream shop like a 6-year-old who didn't get her way.
I walked in, was so triggered that I left without froyo.
I'm just telling it like it is. This is what it is. Does she not sound like a 6-year-old that didn't get the ice cream that she wanted from her parents and said no because she didn't need the freaking ice cream?
If we can make this environment safer for everyone, including people that are in recovery from an eating disorder and just want a little froyo.
I mean, I don't get it. The safety. Oh, I'm a recovering person and I wanted some froyo and I need safety when I go into my froyo ice cream shop. How dare they label things as sugar-free? I can't eat food because it had sugar in it, and I don't want to know if it had sugar-free. How dare you spoil my thought? I thought froyo was always healthy. How dare you tell me what's in it? Shut up! Come on!
It just has to be clear. And I'm willing to talk about that. I'm willing to put effort into making it clear on how we can do that.
It's already clear. It says sugar-free, vegan, celiac, gluten-free. It's already clear. We don't need to switch anything. If something doesn't say anything on the nutrition label, that's when you can make a complaint. I want to know what's in that. I'm allergic to peanuts. I need to know if there's peanuts in that. Because I could die if there's freaking peanuts in it. We need to know. Labels should be honest and not lie. If you're calling out labels a lie, that's different, Demi. Focus on things that actually need to be improved. The froyo shop does not need to work on their labels.
I'm genuinely sorry that people took it the wrong way. I just get really passionate.
I'm not sorry for what I said. I'm sorry for their reaction to what I said. Do you see the difference? She could have said, I get it. I went in, I overreacted. I didn't get my ice cream and I overreacted and I made an explanation the wrong way. I am truly sorry. I did not mean to hurt this business. I went too far. Okay. I know they're not out to get people, that they're not promoting diet culture, blah, blah, blah. She says that. Cool. But this long-winded, rambling message of, oh, I'm sorry that you felt this way and I'm sorry you took it that way. Not, I'm sorry for what I said. I'm sorry you felt that way about what I said.
Sometimes my emotions get the best of me.
Clearly.
It's never coming out of a place of hate. It's always coming out of a place of love and trying to lift people up. I understand that didn't lift the froyo place up.
She needs some froyo ice cream. Someone go get this woman a froyo yogurt. Someone do her a favor. Do her a solid. Get her some freaking froyo. She needs a mental health day. Because being a celebrity, it's exhausting. You know, there's so much work to being a celebrity.
Being a celebrity is exhausting sometimes.
Or you don't make the post in the first place and you don't waste 10 minutes of our time making this post. All it's doing is fueling the fire even more. And Coach Greg makes a video about it. And someone else does. That's what you're doing. Because this was nonsense.
And you won't be hearing from me today because I need a mental health day. Peace.
Just because you're struggling doesn't mean it's a burden that everyone else has to carry. I'm triggered by Diet Pop. Oh, Coach Greg, anytime you talk about Diet Pop, you have to have a trigger warning that you drink Diet Pop. No, you need to just work on yourself. Just because I drink Diet Pop does not mean you need to suffer and feel belittled. It doesn't work like that. I think that's a wrap. Oh, sorry, I forgot to have a trigger warning in case you don't like rap songs. I mean, it's gotten ridiculous. Ending it here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette IB Pro. Bloops are there. Watch one of the bloops. Follow me on the gram to talk. Buy my freaking cookbooks, plural. Subscribe, click the bell button, and get me a freaking froyo. And until next time, I am out.